Hey, I'm Captain Eddie Castle, and I'm hanging out today, a little bit out of the weather. I know you still have snow in some areas, but we've got a cold front. It's 55 degrees. No more than that. Hey, I got some to talk to you about on worldwide woodturners. Yeah, so while I'm hanging out, you're hanging out. Keep an eye on this. A while back on Worldwide Woodturners. That's worldwidewoodturners.org. It's a great club. It's a club you can join. And guess what? It's free. And it's one of the largest in the entire world. We have our own website, on Facebook page. We have a program every Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock Central Daylight Time. And that's on our website, worldwidewoodturners.org. And that's when you can communicate, talk, gripe, everything else about wood turning. And wood turning only, nothing else. Well, they throw weather in there sometimes, but that's for you. But on that program, we've been talking about doing finishes with CA. And there's so many products out there and so many ideas. I mean, I learned my first one way back at SWAT about 8, 9 years ago. And I've worked with it. Well, guess what? Somebody else worked with it too. And they found another product. So my best friend, my best turning buddy, Ronnie, is in his shop, and I'm going to sneak in and show you what he's doing with a little bit different CA product. And I was amazed by the work and the finish and even what Ronnie does. Watch this. We have a little fun. A finish on a piece. I like to do regular CA glue. Ronnie likes to do this Parafix 3408. So I'm going to show you how things happen with this when you do the formula right.
All right.
Wait. You doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it. You can't overlay your voice on this. You can overlay your voice on yours.
But
This is the world of CA. The world of CA contains a whole bunch of different types of CA. I have Starbond, thin, and I have Parfix 3408, super thin. You might say, well, what's the difference?
I did that.
Starbond thin, the viscosity is about, the number is 100. Remember that number now, 100. With Parfix 3408, the viscosity is 5. What does that mean? It's going to go into the wood a lot quicker and a lot deeper. Also, Starbond thin, you have an odor, you have a short working time of about 15 to 20 seconds. Parfix 3408, no odor, no fumes, no smoke, and you have a working time. Now it depends on the temperature and the humidity in your area. Today it is it's 81 degrees and the humidity is 64%. So for down here, this is about as good as it gets. 3408, the viscosity is 5. I'm going to show you what takes place with this.
Okay, I think we heard enough noise here. I think you really got to get into action. Can I zoom in and you show us what happens?
Yeah, but let me go get my phone and I'm going to put a timer on this.
Uh-oh.
Stop it now.
You're causing trouble now. Okay, you got your stopwatch now?
All right, to prove to you how long this is going to take, I set up my stopwatch. And from start to finish, you're going to see exactly how long it takes.
Just so y'all know, this is rigged. It really is. He's got it on super slow mode and all that. Oh shit.
All right, the time has started. As far as the lathe, turn your lathe down to where it stopped and turn it on just till it starts to turn. No speed. The slower you can get it, the better off you are. You take one piece of Scott towel. This was a roll of Scott towel I've cut in 3. It's not Scott, but it's the ones that you get from Home Depot, the blue towel. Cut it in 3, and you use those rolls. You got to remember, whenever you fool with CA, you need your gloves on and you need eye protection. That's all being said and done.
You better hurry. You're a minute into your time clock right now.
I know, but now you got to take all of that in. It's 1 minute and 7 seconds, and I haven't done anything.
I know.
This is the only thing I'm gonna do.
I'm going to zoom in so you're in trouble.
I ain't no trouble. I'm gonna turn this bottle upside down and against the applicator, and I'm gonna come right on across. Don't start on the very end. As you've seen, I started off the edge so you don't have anything going into your chuck.
For all you super thin CA finishers that are out there, this is being rigged. I want to let you know this right now. What you just now saw in about 22 seconds did not happen.
You see, I'm able to work it. Turn off the lathe. I can still wipe it. I still have time.
You can't touch that. It's going to stick.
All right. Any other ones would be sticking by this time, right? All right. Now it is starting to stick to my gloves, but that's okay. I have another piece of Scott towel here.
2 minutes and 26 seconds in.
And you're saying, well, what are you doing? I'm going to come back and I'm going to wipe it all off. That's right, you're wiping it off. What you just put on, whatever there's a residue, I'm wiping it off.
He's going to claim this is not a mistake. You know that.
You can see how the cherry lit up. By the way, this was a piece of cherry. It was given to me from one of our club members, Tom Moore. Thank you, Tom, but you're not going to get this back when you see it now. Okay.
Wait. If you spin that slowly, I think we.
I put it on. I wiped it off. Now this is the accelerator, 1144. You have to use the right accelerator for the right CA. Turn it back on, and one missed across. I'm done. The only thing I'm gonna do is let this sit. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee, let it sit, and I'm gonna come back in about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna buff it with Vonex and Canuba wax. But you can see it's completely dry. I'm touching it, and it's almost as slick as a baby's butt. So you can go ahead and cut it.
Okay, so y'all were wondering, that was actually spray lacquer in that can. He's been faking out the whole time.
You got your clock out again?
It's steadily running. It's 10 minutes, but we've had all of that time off. This is how you finish it. The CA is already on and the accelerator's on. Now I'm gonna come back. The secret to this is a product called Vonex. Vonex is a product, it's made for acrylic plastic. Where can you get it? The only place that I know you can get it from is Marc Soleil, along with the Parfits. This is a stick that comes in about the same size as white diamond. Speaking of that, I'm gonna be buffing with the Beal buffing system. The wheel that you would normally use the white diamond on, that's the wheel that you use the Vonex. Don't use the red rouge, don't use the white diamond. Why? Because you're backing up, you're gonna put scratches in it. We're finishing, and this is the next step. Vonex is finer than white diamond. But that's the only thing you do. You take your Vonex, Apply it to the wheel. You can see the product's already got a sheen to it. The only thing I'm going to do is buff it. How am I going to buff it? I'm going to buff it in a figure 8 system.
That's the same way I walk lately. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Turn it a little bit at a time. Do you have to freshen up the Bonex?
What?
Do you have to freshen it up after you buff a little bit?
Yeah, when I go on to another spot, I'm going to put a little bit more Vonex on it. Like right now, I'm getting ready to move. Whoop. I'm going to take the Vonex and I'm going to hit it a little bit more.
His Via wheels are on the mandrel mounted to his leg. And you can go this way. This got a Morse tape on it. You can go this way. You can go on a grinder dedicated to itself to just put the buffer. This gives you a little more control over the speed than your standard benchtop buffer we give you. Now it is. I have to mention, in that time of the clock running a few minutes ago, he already did the inside of the bowl while we were waiting for the outside to cure up. So the 10 minutes that we had included finishing the inside.
The wax wheel on. Apply your maneuver wax, and we're going to do the same thing we just did.
I think the only harm you could get into right now is if you overwork the spot, you'd melt through, wouldn't you?
Even if that happens, you might see like a little white streak. Come back and buff it lighter. If you see a white streak, you're buffing it too hard. Buff it lighter, and you'll be fine. That's it. From soup to nuts. 19 minutes. And you can see how long it took to put the application of CA on it. You see how long it takes you to buff it. The rest of the time is just setting up. I'm not going to do anything else to it. This is showroom ready. If you want, the only other thing you might want to do at the time of a show, put a little paste wax on it and buff it, and you'll be ready. Now remember, when you do something with CA, the finish is good forever. Not like other products that you have that the finish might wear off and might become dull. This is going to stay like it is, just like it sits. That's what it takes to do a CA finish the easiest way. I'm finished. I need to go sit down.
Oh well, that was Parafix 3408. One coat, buffed out, shined out, waxed out, the whole thing's. Boy, you don't know how disappointing it is to know that I used to put 9 to 10 coats of CA on to accomplish that same finish, and I didn't have that same finish. This is what you want to do if you want to make it look like it's bulletproof. All right, the links where you need to buy it or where you want to buy it are right here on the program. Go there, get a finish, and get out and have a little fun. I'm Captain Eddie for Worldwide Woodturners, your wood turning club. Don't forget that. It's your club. Now that was interesting. But just so you know, he finished his piece out inside and out. Take a look at this. This is inside and out. He cut it with a one-way termite cutter. He drilled a hole, a pallet hole, and then with his termite cutter and hollowed out the center of that. No tears, no rips. It is beautiful. This is nice work. Now that's what we cover on Worldwide Woodturners. I hope you join us, see it, enjoy it, and come back with us. It's every single Wednesday, even if the weather's bad. And we're right here on www.worldwidewoodturners.org. Come on, check us out. If you're a woodturner, you belong there. Now, for you folks that are skeptics and don't believe it, we took a look at this, the actual tape, before it was edited. And this is part of what it actually looked like. Now, it goes a little bit slow.
Set up my stopwatch. And from start to finish, you're gonna see exactly how long it takes.
Just say, I don't know if this is rigged. It really is. I was just messing with Ronnie. We have a lot of fun on Worldwide Woodturners. It's sort of a little family meeting with family you really do like. It's woodturners from all over the world, some professionals, some instructors, some folks who would normally charge you to take a look at this. We don't. You turn in every single week. We have a demonstration for you. In fact, new ones are lined up right now. It is really off the hook. We look forward to you. And oh yeah, you can belong to this no matter what other club you belong to, no other organization you belong to. This is America. America does what you want. All right, I'll see you on worldwidewoodturners.org. I'm Captain Eddie Castellan. The weather clears up, I'll get outside and start making shavings. Take care.